share with you guys what I do with the end breads. Instead of throwing them away, I use them to make croutons. So what I do is I cut them up in squares, and then I put them in the air fryer, toast them a little bit, put a little seasoning of my choice on there. You can do the same, whatever you choose. And then I store them and I use them for my salads and whatever else you choose to use croutons for. I thought it was a good idea. I also feel like it's saving money because it's saving you from buying croutons. I mean, you can still buy them if you want to, but you could also spruce these up however you would like to, right? But it will save you money on croutons, but then it'll also save you money because you're not wasting those pieces of bread. I don't know if y'all waste them, but they normally go to waste in my house because no one really likes them. So I just started doing this instead. I've only been doing this for probably about almost 2 months now, and so yeah. Anyway, um, another thing. So I just got off of work, and if I sound like I'm kind of rushing, it's because I am. Because I have an interview in about an hour or two, hour and a half. So, but I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything. Um, However, I'm hungry. So I wanted a hash brown this morning. So I stopped at McDonald's, and apparently their sign said that their hash browns were like 309 for one, and I'm not about to do that, right? Especially because I know how to make hash browns myself. So I just went to the store, I went to Walmart, and I got a bag of potatoes, right, for less than $2. So not only will I be able to make hash browns, but I'll be able to make French fries. I'll be able to make mashed potatoes, whatever I decide to make, right? But for half the price. So anyhow, I take my shredder this side and I shred up my potatoes, right? And this, I just did this for the first time maybe this month, right? But I was cooking breakfast and I was like, I want some hash browns, but I didn't have any. But I had a couple potatoes and I had a shredder and a light bulb went off and I was like, you know what, let me try to make my own. I made them and they were so good, y'all. So I'm going to make me some today. It's looking like I don't even need the whole two potatoes, but I'm going to use it because I already peeled it. Kenzo was at daycare. Um, don't mind this sticky note on my shirt. I just don't want to expose this company, um, you know, without their permission. Nevertheless, yeah, no. And just that quick. What was that? Maybe a minute, 2 minutes? I wish I could position this camera so I could see. Give me a second. This is going to be a very short video, very short. But I am a single mother on a very tight budget, and I just thought, let me share this with some people. Either, I mean, you could do it or don't. It's up to you. It's just something I thought I would share that maybe could save y'all some money too. Okay, let me see. So as y'all can see, I've shredded up my potatoes. Look at how much potato that yielded. So I'm going to that's why I like paper towel, man. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of onion powder. And again, you season these however you choose to. This is what I'm doing. Okay? Garlic powder. put just a little bit of salt, which I might put some more afterwards. It just depends. And a little bit of pepper, right? Then I'm going to put some olive oil. Last time I used vegetable oil, but I'm going to try with olive oil this time just because I believe olive oil is just a little healthier than vegetable oil. Again, you can make this how you want. I'm sure if you put like some cornstarch or something in here, it'll help bind them together, but I promise y'all don't need it. Like I made these into some like, look, let me see if I can turn the camera around. Because it's just as simple. Let me try. It's really just this simple, y'all. So I just, see how I'm just scooping it out with my hand, like, and making patties, right? I don't want them how other people, like the restaurants do them in like shoestrings. You know what I mean. So now my last ones, they didn't stick, but I also used vegetable oil. I can, and it seemed like I may have used the same pan, but let me pour a little bit more oil, just to help them out a little bit. I gotta hurry up because I gotta get to my interview. Um, so I just let them cook until they firm enough on the bottom. I don't have a certain amount of minutes or time frame that mind you, this is my first time. Let me see, because I don't know if this, not my first time, but this is just my second time doing this. I think it seemed like, hold on, y'all. But yeah, so sorry, just give me a second, y'all. Um, because um the thing in the way. Okay. Hi y'all. Hi everybody. I am making hash browns from scratch. And y'all, I just broke my tripod. That's crazy. Okay. So let's see if we can make this work. I just broke my tripod. So now we gotta Jimmy rig this. Where there's a will, there's a way. I can't believe I just broke this thing. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna just sit that there. So I don't have, this is only my second time making these hash browns from scratch. So I don't have a time frame. I just flip them when I feel like they're firm enough to be flipped without falling apart. Hi everybody. Wait a minute, I'm about to show y'all. I'm making hash browns from scratch. How did I make them from scratch? I took 2 potatoes and I used my shredder and shredded them up in a bowl. I added some oil, some olive oil. I added some seasonings, and then I put them in the pan with a little bit of oil. So instead of going to a restaurant and paying $3 for one hash brown, I took $1.57 and went to Walmart and purchased a bag of potatoes. And now I have, which was $1.57, and now I have 3 hash browns and probably gonna have 6. Plus I'll still have potatoes to do other things with, like make French fries or make homemade mashed potatoes or put some in my roast or just whatever I choose to do, I'll have extra potatoes to do that with, right? So yeah, that's what that is. That's what I'm doing this morning. I am a single mother. I'm on a very tight budget right now, and I if it's one thing I have is survival skills, right? So if I don't have to spend it, I'm not going to. So I thought about putting some onions in here. I just believe that would have been so good. Y'all, I broke my tripod just now. Look at this. Look at this. I bought this from a TikTok shop almost a year ago, and it just broke. However, I do got this little speaker stand thing, so I'm gonna just sit y'all right here. It's not gonna give y'all the best angle. However, I'm gonna be wrapping this up in a minute. So yeah. A little salt on it, and there we have it. Homemade, homemade. Look, you got a little crunch to it. Again, you can fry yours as hard as you would like, but for me, this is fine. So I'm about to make these last three, and then I gotta eat, take me a shower, and get ready for my interview. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and maybe you could use it to save a little money. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.